Ahoy! Welcome again to this Lynn Film Festival bubble where we every day welcome some of the most interesting, most bubbly, most sparkling festival guests. And today we have with us the director of the Tesla case. His name is Andrey Hadjivasilev.
Correct.
He's coming from Bulgaria. And we're so happy that he's the one who can be the boy in the bubble today, the boy who can share with us everything that has to be said about his film. And maybe the first thing that needs to be said is, what is the film all about? Andrés, can you tell us in 5 sentences?
Of course, it's like in Czech it's Prípad Tesla, and it's a film about one boy who dreams to be a scientist one day. He dreams right now to complete the wireless electricity experiment of Nikola Tesla. So this is about film for adventure, for science also, not about cars. And this is one of my points to teach the children that Nikola Tesla is a very successful, very famous scientist. And of course, we have a lot of more interesting storylines inside. We have a lot of kids gathering at the mountain. It's about one scouts camp, and we have a little bit of first of love pangs. We have a mysterious werewolf in the forest, so a lot of adventures inside.
A lot of adventures, but no cars.
No cars,
The
no
Czech
cars, no
audience will be
phones.
so disappointed because we were ready to tell him that the Tesla case was something like the Fast and the Furious edition 12, the electric car invasion, but it's not.
Unfortunately not. No Skoda inside.
And still you consider it like a good film without Skoda.
Of course, because this is my second feature film for children. They're plot related. I had the Curie case 4 years ago. It was a television film, and now this one, the Tesla case, is in the cinema. And the both are connected by the same character, but they're independent. So everybody can watch the both of them. And for me, showing the scientists, the science topic by positive way, it's very important, because I think in the most of the films, when science involved, most of the time we need the main character is like the crazy scientist, and it's not always like this. And I want to inspire children that dreaming to be a scientist one day, it's something good and interesting.
Mm-hmm. Science is serious business, but at the same time it can also be fun. It means also that the scientific elements in your film, you remember this B-movies from the 50s about crazy science fiction experiments, and they were talking this mumbo-jumbo all the time with secret formulas with a lot of X and Y and Q, and none of it made sense, but the things that you tell more or less make sense, because it's about a very specific scientific survey that the boy is going to do.
Exactly, and the Tesla case, it's an adventure film. It's like we have science, but it's like not educational film, but still showing the science in very interesting way with all this electricity, visual effects, and so the dream of Nikola Tesla was to all people worldwide to have free electricity, wireless everywhere. So why not some of the Czech audience from today, it was my first screening today in Zlín Film Festival, to be inspired and to finish this dream of Tesla.
So you had your first screening. If it was Tesla's dream, then maybe Thomas Baccha's dream was free shoes for everybody on the planet. What was your impression of Zlín? How were you welcomed in the festival? How was the screening going?
It's very nice. I'm here for the first time at Zlín and the Zlín Film Festival, but 10 years ago I was in FAMU in Prague, so I'm very related with Czech Republic and Czech people. It was very interesting experience to be in the cinema with the Czech kids, because their reactions was quite different than the Bulgarian ones. They had funny moments of different part of the film than the Bulgarian, so it was very interesting. I have very nice and very long Q&A, so this means I started and pointed a lot of questions for them in their mind. So it's good.
The film doesn't give you the impression that there was a lot of studio work involved. It gives you the impression that you and your actors and your crew were going on a summer camp with outdoor activities for months, for a whole summer long, who knows? Was it really like that? Did you really spend all this time outside in the forest with your young actors?
Yeah, it's true. It was a very nice experience for both of us, the film crew and the children, because it was still during the COVID, and it was like first live activity for everybody. We spent more than a month at the Vitusha mountain. It's like next to Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria, and half of the children are actors, or not real actors, but they were casted by me in Sofia, and the rest of the children came from Varna and Shumen. These are very far cities from Bulgaria, and they're real Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, and they mix, actually, they had their real camp, summer camp, during our filming. So we have the decor of our tents for the film in front of the space we are filming, and behind the trees we have one more camp, and these boys and girls that are real scouts living there for 2 weeks.
You already mentioned the word Bulgaria several times. What I think is that for making a children's film in Bulgaria, you need determination, a lot of determination, because that's how we know you. Very determined to reach your goals, and since nobody before you for many, many years, I think, made a children's film in Bulgaria, I think you needed to use all the determination that you had.
Yes, it's pity, because Bulgaria had very good traditions of making children's films. Maybe this is the reason why I am film director nowadays. And in the past 10 years, unfortunately, we don't have any real children film, but now with Tesla case and the Curie case before, I'm trying to revive this tradition, to engage children audience, to educate them with love to cinema, because if we don't provide children films now, so it will be very normal that they will not engage with adult films when they grow up 10 years later. So it's a problem in Europe, not only in Bulgaria.
Yeah, but that's why I wanted to ask, here in this festival, you met a lot of colleague directors, a lot of like-minded souls who came to present their films here. Do you see a similar determination in all the people here?
In some of them, yes. In other, it was like their first children film, and it was like by accident. But this doesn't matter. So it's good that we have so many films here in Zlin, and there a lot of them are from Europe. So this is like the good direction. So I think not only me in Bulgaria, but people are starting to think that we forget about the children audience a little bit. But now they're like people like me that will fight about it. And of course, there were also not only cinema, film education. So we need to do a lot for the children, because this is how supposed to have adult major audience in the cinema. And if we don't do it, we can blame nobody why everybody prefer American film, for example.
We can blame ourselves. You already spoke about it. You already mentioned the magical words Thomas Batya, which is, of course, the basics of everything that happens here in Zlin, and that's why we ask all the guests in our studio the same last question. What's your relationship with shoes? Can you show us the shoes you're wearing? Can you put your feet on the table and tell us something about
my
this
shoes?
Particular part of shoes?
They're not Bata, unfortunately, but I bought them specially for the festival, because I need to have something like not so strong officially, but to be nice looking and to be flexible for walking, because during the Zlin there is like a lot of screenings, a lot of outdoor activities. And
so this is what you bought especially for the festival?
Yeah, they're brand new. Like.
And did you discuss to have them paid back by the festival?
Not really, but this is a good idea.
We can put that on the
maybe I
agenda.
can get one free butter in exchange.
Exactly, and that's how we get back to the idea of free shoes for everybody. Thank you for sharing your shoes with us and for being in our studio. Just like the West Ham fans, we will be forever blowing bubbles in our festival bubble. Thank you so much for being here with us, Andrey, and I hope you'll enjoy the rest of your stay in Zlín.
Thank you.